Hey guys, this is Lisha from Scarlet Moon Creations, and I'm back with a new video, an original tag video. This is the Do I Have That Card tag or challenge. So I do videos on various topics. Cards, tarot, and oracle decks are one of those things. I've wanted to create a tag for a while, and participating in the booktube tarot readathon has sparked the idea. Now, it's not completely original. The basic form of this is inspired by keeping tabs. Do I have that book challenge? And like you can see, the names are similar because of that reason. Now, this is a scavenger hunt through your cards. Now, I've created a beginner version as well because I know that in particular many people in the tarot readathon have purchased their first decks, or they don't have very many decks. They have not been reading tarot or oracle or Lenormand or Marseille top decks for very long. And while I was coming up with the prompts, there were some that I felt would be not up to the difficulty level of others, is what I'll say. Neither version is bad. Do go check out that version. I tried to put up the video at the same time or on the same day as this one, so I'll put a link in the description and hopefully a card, though sometimes I don't get to that. But do look for it on my channel, same video title name, but beginner version. Anyway, this version in particular is for those of you with multiple decks. People who have been reading for a while. Tried to come up with prompts that will have you searching and will therefore have me searching. Some of these were again inspired by the prompts from the Do You Have That Book challenge. Others I came up with on my own instead of revamping. But yeah, so rules, not very many. It's not a rule, but a suggestion. It's probably best if you have all of your decks in one place, like I do. Do not reorder your decks. Do not put them in a certain order. Don't put your cards in a certain order either. However you last use them is how they should be. I'm not going to say don't do this, but I have not taken any of my cards out of the boxes. Some of these are in a box or in a bag in a box, so behind the book at that. I don't have very many decks. I know some of you have hundreds, so that'll be funny. You do not need to show us you scrambling around trying to find the cards, but if you do, it's more entertaining, so it's up to you. The big part of this is that it is timed. You are gonna look for the card prompted, and it's gonna take you some time. Even if one pops into your head right away that you know, finding it is the key. I'll put the prompts down in the description below. Try to beat my time. I will tag people. Hopefully they'll do it, but if you're not tagged, go ahead, have fun. Tag other people. The challenge for them will be to try to beat your time. Okay, something that's not a rule. You do not have to use just tarot decks. You can use oracle decks. You can use Lenormand. You can use playing cards. As long as they are decks you use for divination, go at it. And I did that on purpose because, one, my collection is not just tarot decks. It's only recently that I've had as many tarot decks as I do. I much prefer Oracle, and I think that makes it a little harder, but you can include those other decks, and some of the prompts, as you'll see, will be stuff you can't really find necessarily in a tarot deck. Take your time, don't kill yourself, do the best that you can and have fun. That is the most important part. And the last rule is you cannot reuse a card from the same deck. You cannot reuse a card from the same deck. Okay? Another deck? Yes. Same deck? No. Once you use it for a prompt, you put it aside, and that is that. Okay. Now let's get into the challenge. Okay guys, here's my timer. Let's get started now. Okay. Card with 2 clouds in the background. To make this easy on myself, 2 clouds, 2 clouds, 2 clouds. That's 1 cloud. That's too many clouds. Oh my god, why did I do this to myself? That was not it. No, I don't think that'll work either. That's not gonna work either. What? Deviant, oh my god, it's only the first question. No clouds, okay. It's the first question. One. Why is everybody so... Y'all, I swore I knew what I was doing when I made this prompt. Well, that was a fail. Moving on. Life path card where someone is sitting down. Card with a rainbow. I know cards with rainbows. Yes. Card with a motorcycle. So like, I love this deck for the simple handwritten titles, but that makes it so much harder for me to search for the card I want. Card associated with the sign of Cancer. Why did I do this? Why did I do this to myself? Cancer is... Oh... No, what is it? Oh, okay. Arcana of Astrology, y'all. Card with symbols on a building. Just, I guess. Oh, please be right. We should not have picked this deck. Card with a disabled... Oh, yes. With a disabled person or being. Card with 3 words on it. Okay. First one. Card with someone lounging or laying down. I can only think of one card. My back is starting to hurt. Hey, a card with a red head. I'm going to stick with this deck. No, that's brown. The card associated with the crown chakra. Now you're seeing why I allowed anything, right? Where are you? A 3 of cups with no people. No people. This is gonna be hard. Oh my god, these are so difficult to... I'm trying to think of another deck. Maybe the Lion Strider. This is taking forever just to... 3 of cups. Does that count as no people? It's a mermaid. Not what I had in mind, but I'll take it. Cards taller than 5 inches. Oh shit. Oh god. How do I know? Why did I do this to myself? Like, you know, you need a ruler. What's that? You know, you need a ruler. I'll be right back. Guys, I kept the timer running while I went to get a ruler. I don't even know. I don't, like, let me, the good tarot. So I need something taller. Deviant Moon is, are these taller? Black. Ugh. Card with a plus size person. Oops. The card with spades. Definitely gonna have to speed this up. A card with a bent corner. Okay. Oh, this is the easiest to grab, not having to pull other decks out of the way. Come on. Come on. I know I've bent something. Let's see. Bent corner. Card with an animal not in your country. I'm gonna have to pull out line striker anyway. This is what I was thinking of with a bent corner. Affirmation card. I align my thoughts and manifest. Keyword or phrase starts with the letter D. No, these are all I. Oh, wow. No, I don't think. Okay, like, these are not good for this kind of speedy movement. The death card has a different name. No, I'm not going to do that because these take too long. Too long. Oh my god, where is it? And that's it. 23 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm sweating. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me squirm. So let's do this. A card with 2 clouds in the background. So I don't have this. I was under the impression, the wrong impression, and I didn't want to check my decks because I didn't want to have it fresh in my mind what cards. I wanted to make it harder, even though I already know what the prompts were. I know what all the prompts are, even randomizing it. But I don't have this because I could not find a card with 2 clouds. So, what kind of, I don't even know. A life path card where someone is sitting down. Life path numbers are related to numerology. There are certain cards that connect with those life path numbers. They're not all tarot cards. So of those, which has in your decks has a person sitting down? I have the Wheel of Fortune, and yes, in the corner here, this angel is chilling on a cloud. X, you have to find a card with a rainbow on it. First one that came to mind, took me a while to find it, the 10 of Cups. And both of these cards are from the Radiant Rider-Waite Smith deck. Find a card with a motorcycle on it. That's right. Hope you've got some oracles or tarots or Lenormands that are modern. I've only included this because I just got a deck. The Knight of Swords. That's his motorcycle. This is from the Lightseers Tarot. Find a card that is associated with the sign of Cancer. I had options, and you do too if you have oracle decks. I have several, or I have two that are divination, astrology decks, and I chose this one, the Cancer card from the Arcana of Astrology. Prompt number 6. I asked you to find a card where there are symbols on a building. This could have been many things. This is not the card I was looking for, but the 10 of Pentacles from the Deviant Moon Tarot. There are 10 pentacles on the doorway for the building, the entryway for the building, and if we get closer, there are skulls carved into the walls. Skulls and moon faces. Find a card with a disabled person or being on it. This is literally one of the cards I was thinking of. I knew I was going to pick this deck because for this prompt, the Deviant Moon Tarot. So this is a kind of steampunky wheelchair that the Knight of Pentacles is in here. There's several other cards in this deck that would fit. And lots of modern decks have diversity in ability. Find a card with 3 words on it. I haven't really thought about this. I could have picked something from one of the tarot decks, but yeah. Sometime this year. 3 words. This is from the Only Time Will Tell Oracle. Prompt number 9. Find a card where someone is lounging or laying down. From my, what is the name of this deck? Oh, Universal Goddess Tarot. I've got the 8 of Wands. This is Flora chilling, laying out. Okay, and find a card with a redhead. There was this deck and one other that was a possibility for me. Universal Goddess Tarot, Knight of Swords. And this goddess is Rhiannon. Like, it's kind of hard to see, but because this thing will not focus for reasons I don't quite understand, but that's, the braids are her hair whacking off back there. Number 11, a card associated with the crown chakra. For me, that was the 7th chakra crown from my Soul Trees Oracle. There are others, even if you don't have cards specifically those. Now we're getting into a specific card, the 3 of Cups. Find one with no people on it. None. 0. I'm counting this because this deck was so hard to look through. It took me a while, and I didn't want to spend more time looking through yet another deck. This is not a person, it's a mermaid. 3 of Waters, and this is from the Good Tarot. Find a random card that is taller than 5 inches. I'm gonna have to amend the rules and let you people know in the beginning, have a ruler. Unless you know your deck's card sizes already, like by heart or something, have a ruler. I paused my timer to go get the ruler because I didn't think that was fair. Like, it's in a whole other room on the other side of my apartment. So, but yeah, if you have to leave the room to get a ruler, dig through stuff, you can pause your timer, guys, I promise. And I hold us all to the honor system that we didn't leave it paused more than necessary. Okay, So, a random card from the only deck I think I have that's taller than 3 inches. The Deviant Moon Tarot, 9 of Swords. Gosh. Can you tell I use my decks? Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Find a card with a plus size person. I'm just getting into body diverse decks. The Chariot and the Simplicity Tarot. Our girl even got a card with spades on it. This is a shout out to those Lenormand people and those who use other cards with spades on them. The 8 of Spades from my playing card deck. No, this is the City, sorry. Whoops. The City playing cards. And I think these are all Manhattan, or at least New York City cards. Yeah, New York City. I think I may have gotten this at a museum. But I got lucky that the spade was the second card in there. Find a card with a bent corner. This was oddly enough kind of difficult. When I came up with this prompt, I was thinking of another deck, and I wasn't sure how much of the cards were bent, so I went with a bent corner. Not realizing that made it more difficult for myself. But my Color Mage Oracle, the blue card, has a corner that has been bent. You can see the crease there. I used my best. Prompt number 17, a card with an animal not in your country. So not living in or native to, however you want to interpret that. I picked the Hangman card, which is a tiger. No tigers in the United States or native to the United States. Not a tiger country. This card is creased and bent. This was the deck I was thinking of with the whole crease, bent corner thing. But it's not the only one, as you'll see in a minute. Pick an affirmation card. Find an affirmation card. And coming in with another bent corner and somehow pockmarked by something or other. From Ethany's Money Manifestation Magic Cards, I align my thoughts and mindset to attract money into my life. Bent corner, I don't even know what was happening, but I definitely had this out for a while. Prompt number 19. The keyword or phrase on the card starts with the letter D. This, I think, wound up being too easy, but I didn't want to add time looking for something, because this prompt in my head was more for Oracle. But yeah, the Death card. Let me know if you guys think I should change this one, because the next and last makes it interesting. Last prompt, prompt number 20, is pick a death card that has a different name on it. Bye! I was standing there for a second like, crap. I don't have many death cards with different names. I just used the death card. But you know what? I'm a Scorpio. This is super appropriate that this is how the last two questions have to... From Llewellyn Tarot, this death card is called Aaron. Name's there at the top. Oh, all of the major arcana cards in this deck have different names. So yeah, that is it, you guys. It just started raining, so please excuse all the ambient noises. I tried to edit out as much as I can. This was fun. I'm so glad I did it. I was really concerned when making this that I would know too much, because it's hard to come up with ideas and then play the game yourself if you already know like what cards inspired the ideas. But that's also why I said keep your decks in their packaging, however you have them set up. If you have them all in pouches, if you have them all shoved on a bookcase somewhere, willy-nilly, don't put them in a certain order or anything like that, because taking them out and then fling through them, don't put them back in order, you know, because that's what takes the time. So my time was 23 minutes and 4 seconds, I think. Try to beat that. Try to beat that. And have fun. Please have fun. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed watching this. If you don't have a YouTube channel, but you want to play anyway, go ahead. Go for it. I'm all about it. I want people to enjoy themselves. You can find the questions in the description and let me know what your time was in the description down below. I have there's about 20 decks here. That includes Oracle and one playing card deck. Not the Unos. If you want to do this again, go check out the beginner version. It's slightly simpler, but only if you really know tarot or really know the symbols on the cards. If you're here from the beginner's version and want to try this out, go for it. I'm not telling you not to. I just want people to have fun. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like me to do a deck version of this. I have a list of prompts. Not sure I'm going to do it or not. I think the only other suggestion I have if you're going to play is not to really look at the prompts beforehand. I've seen people with the Do You Have That book challenge have a significant other, friend, a family member stand off camera reading the questions to them, so they just have to listen. They don't have to look at, like I did, my tablet. That might help. I don't know. But yeah, like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. I'm going to try another challenge or yeah, another challenge / tag video. I'm just in the mood, so why not? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.